City Knit Girls. I'm Carrie.
I'm June.
And I'm Patty.
And this is episode 26.
Yeah.
Great. You know, it's funny. It feels like the last episode was just like a couple days ago. Like time has flown these past couple weeks.
It has.
Time makes no sense anymore.
Mm-mm.
With physical distancing and all the restrictions. I have no idea. I woke up Tuesday morning and thought it was Saturday. I have no idea what day it is anymore.
Every day my husband asks me, what day is it again today? Wednesday? No idea.
I know. It's crazy. Yeah. But anyway, it's good to get together again. And for those of you who, if this is your first time watching, we're a knitting podcast. So we just spend some time talking about our knitting and what we're working on and our yarn and all that stuff. So thanks for watching us. And
yeah, for sure. Welcome to all our subscribers. And you know, if you're a new subscriber, it's nice that you joined us, and we're really happy to be podcasting today.
mm-hmm.
Not the same being separated like this, but it's worth it. So at least we can still see each other, which is nice.
That's right. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I guess we have a couple of things to talk about. What should we start with?
Let's talk about the stay safe, stay home.
Okay, so we decided, because everybody's at home and we all, you all might need a little cheering up. And so we're going to do a draw this podcast. So we're going to do it on our YouTube channel. And you just have to comment below and maybe tell us what you're doing during this time to keep your spirits up. Whether it's crafting, whether it's getting together with family and friends on Zoom, whatever it might be, let us know. And we have a actually very cheery prize.
Yeah,
it's really nice. Yeah,
fun. And they're both from Ginger Snap, which is, she makes bags. Well, Kim and Colin are their names, and I think Colin does a lot of the yarn dyeing, and Kim makes the bags. So this is a really cute Wizard of Oz bag, and then some very spring-like yarn, which is gorgeous. I'm pretty sure it's a DK base, the yarn, and you get 2 skeins of it.
Perfect. Yeah, it'd be nice for a shawl or something. And that bag is adorable.
Yeah, so I will put the details for the giveaway below this video. So just comment below. Make sure you subscribe to us, of course. And tell us how you're getting through this crazy time.
Yep, and then our next podcast, which will be in 2 weeks from now, we'll draw a winner and announce the winner.
Yes,
to your wonderful prize.
Yay!
Hey, and we look forward to hearing from you.
We do.
So then the next giveaway we have, last episode we mentioned that we posted a thread in our Ravelry group to share pet photos to keep everyone cheered up too. Share your pets, share your love of pets, bunnies, cats, whatever. And we've decided that we would randomly draw, and we'll keep doing this. So this is for the month of April. We're going to draw somebody out of that, and they get to pick a pattern of their choice, which we'll gift to them. So right before we hit record, we did a random draw for a random number, which was number 11. And the recipient's name on Ravelry is
M. Joe. So MJOE. And she posted a photo of her cute little corgi.
So adorable.
Named Gizmo, right?
Cosmo.
Cosmo.
It's kind of blowing out, so
So congratulations, and we'll get in touch with you, or you get in touch with us, and we will get you your pattern of your choice. And keep sending pet photos. We love them. My favorite so far is the cat smelling the yarn.
Oh,
yeah, I love them all, but I thought the one with the cat sitting on the lap while watching the forest sitting near curls was absolutely adorable.
Yeah, that was amazing.
While knitting, yeah, that was great. But they're so cute, and Cosmo has the cutest face ever.
Adorable.
Yeah.
So, like Carrie was saying, once a month, we will draw at the end of the month winner that we will gift a pattern of their choice to. So continue to post your pet photos. It's a happy place to go. It's a happy place just if you want to go look at other people's photos of their pets, and it's a lot of fun, and we love seeing them. Yeah. So we're excited to see more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's something you never get tired of. I love looking at people's pets.
For sure. Yeah.
So I think that's it for giveaways, right?
Yeah.
Well, and just a reminder too that we mentioned it in our last podcast. We have our 4,000 subscriber giveaway coming up. So when we hit 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, we have those amazing prizes that we showed last episode from Unit. They're incredible. And we'll post photos of those in our Instagram account so everyone can see them again. We'll get that up sometime this week coming. But that will be coming. So once we hit 4,000 subscribers, we're going to have a giveaway for those prizes as well. So we've got a lot of giveaways going on right now, which is awesome.
Yeah. We're just trying to bring, happiness to people's lives, and hopefully it helps a little bit.
For sure. Because it's tough. There's some days that it's like business as usual. You do your thing, but then there's other days you're like, oh my gosh, which is totally fine. Everyone has those moments, but it can be tough, and it can be tough if you don't have a lot of people around you too. So anything that can lift people's spirits is a great thing.
Exactly.
I agree. Nice. So should we talk about what we're wearing?
Sure.
All right. How about you go first, Carrie?
Okay. So I think I met the deadline for our cow. I finished my dotted raise finally. That was supposed to be done last October. So here it is. It's massive, but I'll kind of just hold it up and drag it across the camera.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I love the colors. I love how the colors all worked together so nicely. I used Shirley Bryan yarn for it. I don't have the colorways, but I haven't taken photos of this yet, so I'm going to do that this weekend because it's supposed to be really nice, and then I'll put them in my project page in Ravelry. So you have the colorways.
It's called All of You, is it not?
All of You Forever or something like that.
For that, because
I just can't remember. There's one called Castaway, and I'm not sure which one it is between the two. So I will figure that out and put it in my project page. But I love it. I love Shirley Bryan yarn, first of all. It's so nice and squishy. I'm excited. I got my sock yarn, so I'm excited to knit with that. And it was fun because last episode, June was wearing hers, and I was knitting mine still. And then Allison and Jessica from the Full Moon Fibers podcast, Allison wore hers because she saw us talking about it. But the funny thing is, all three of us decided to make it because we saw Allison with hers on at, was it the Berry Fiber Festival?
I think it was.
Yeah. So Allison, you inspired us at the Fiber Festival to pick out our wool, which is Patty and I both picked out our wool there, and we decided to make it because of your exploration station you were wearing. So it's kind of full circle, which is funny. So there it is.
Nice.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It is a very large shawl, isn't it?
I love how big it is, though. Yeah. Like, it just keeps you nice and cozy. Working from home now with work, I find it really cool in our home office. So I always have it wrapped around me while I'm working. So it's perfect.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Great.
That's what I'm wearing.
Good. What are you wearing, June?
I am wearing my Soldotna. And I knit this quite a while ago. I haven't worn it a lot because it's a short sleeve crop. So, but now that today is a little bit warmer, it's a good time to pull out the short sleeve sweaters. And yeah, it's really nice. So I know probably everyone knows this pattern. It was designed by Caitlin Hunter. I think it came out like a year ago. DK weight. I used Shellridge yarns, and I think I bought the yarn at the Berry Yarn Festival. Maybe.
No, I think
no?
Toronto, maybe.
Was it Toronto?
Yeah, we've got the Shellridge yarn in the Toronto
Yeah.
Fiber Frolic. No. What was it? The Fiber Frolic? No. Toronto Knitters Frolic.
That's it.
We have bad name recall.
Oh, horrible.
It's
Got there.
Yeah. But anyway, this was a really fun knit. You can play with colors. I'm going to stand up a little bit. So it's got the nice, what do you call this when it's, there's a term for that. Anyway, like little polka dots in there. And it's a super fun sweater to knit. It's a quick knit because it's rather cropped and short sleeve, and it's very engaging, easy color work. So if you haven't made yourself one of these yet, you should.
It's easily modifiable too, right? Like Patty's done 2 now, and she made one with the 3/4 length sleeves, so she like extended it. I've made 2 now. One I've made a bit longer than the other, so it's very modifiable.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. And it's a fun pattern to knit. If you like color work, you'll zip through this.
Mm-hmm.
It's quick and it's really engaging.
Yeah.
Very. And I don't think that you carry any more than 3.
You're right.
No, you don't. You don't carry any more than 3. So it's really easy, and it looks complicated because there's a lot of color work. But if you're new to color work, this actually would be a good one to start with. Because you don't have long, and carrying just means when you have a lot of distance between one color and another, and you have to kind of catch your floats, which you don't have to do for this one.
And the nice thing about it is that a lot of people have knit this.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go onto Ravelry, you can see all sorts of different versions of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people leave that color work out of the body too, right? They just leave it plain.
Yeah.
It's so easy to mix and match
Just,
with.
different color combinations as well and stuff. So
yeah. I don't know, I kind of feel like casting on another one now that I'm talking about it. But there's so many nice
sweater. And it's nice to see a short sleeve sweater right now that the weather's getting warmer, right?
That's true.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. How about you, Patty?
I am wearing my garden gate. And it actually, from this view, looks like a garden gate. Anyways, this was a test knit that I did for Jennifer Steingass. And it's a fingering weight sweater, just 2 colors. And I love this sweater. It's top down. Jennifer Steingass has the best sweater patterns, and her techniques are so refined. Like, she's a great pattern writer. Yeah, and I wore this one today as well because it's fingering weight, so it's a little lighter, right? Mm-hmm. This one as well, you don't have to carry very many floats, maybe a little bit through here, but I honestly don't carry my floats anymore anyways. I just make sure I spread the stitches out a little bit if there's going to be a wide gap, and it works out fine. Yeah, so the yarn that I use for this one is Stranded Dye Works. The tealy color is called Pigeon Fancier. Mm-hmm. And then the light color is Crown, what is it?
Flower Crown.
Flower Crown, right? Yeah. So Stranded Dye Works is Amy Florence. She also has a podcast. Her yarn is gorgeous. She's a great yarn dyer. Mm-hmm. And this sweater's held up really well.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
And then one thing a feature that I really like as well is that it also has the pattern on the,
Mm.
and I think I made the sleeves a little bit longer, so because I like them to kind of come down over my hand a little bit, but I think that's really a really nice detail is when you
She
have
does that a lot with her sweaters. I have
that.
so many of her patterns. I've yet to knit one, but
Yeah,
I
they're
love
hot.
them all. And I keep thinking I'm gonna knit one next, and then I get sidetracked
You'll
again.
love it. You'll
I
love
actually have Knit Picks wool for the dark water sweater.
it. Oh yeah,
Oh, nice.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love her patterns. They're easy to follow, very well written. She has explanations for everything. She even tells you, right now I'm also knitting the gold wing, and she actually, you know how there's usually a dominant color in the color work? She tells you when to switch colors
Oh,
when going through the yoke.
Wow.
Because it starts off being one color and then you go through the pattern, and I'll show it in a minute, and then the body ends up being the opposite color.
cool.
She thinks of everything. They're great patterns.
I love patterns like that. Like, I love the details.
Yeah, so this is my garden gate and I love it.
It's beautiful. I'll never forget, Patty and I went on a women's retreat last summer, and Patty wore that sweater, and it was like the hit of the party. You got so many compliments and so many people like, I need one of those.
When I wear
wish
this,
could
I
knit.
often get stopped. People are just drawn to it.
Mhm.
I don't know, it just kind of stands out, I guess.
It does. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So who has an FO?
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
One, but I still.
Do you have an
Yeah.
FO?
I do, but I still can't show the whole thing. So,
Okay.
yeah, but I do want to talk about it because it's really why I don't have any more FOs, because I've been spending all my time knitting this. But it's a test knit. I'll show you a glimpse. The designer doesn't want us to release full pictures until the pattern's released, which I can understand. So this is it. It's finished. I want to have a big celebration because it was a very time-consuming knit, because the whole thing, including the arms, is in this really interesting, I think it's almost like a Japanese lace, perhaps. It's very unusual.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, but it's really pretty. So anyway, as soon as the pattern's released, I'm going to wear it on a podcast, and I hope it's not in the summer because it is hot.
It'll be on like a day that it's like a humidex of 39.
Yeah, exactly. So look out for that. It's knit. The sweater's called Perseverance. It's knit by Jose Paquin, and I use Peace Fleece, which is just a really nice. It's actually a really nice, kind of a rustic yarn. It is single ply, I believe.
It has mohair in it, right?
Yeah, it does. It has mohair, and I think that with Peace Fleece, they work with, they partner with like other countries to give them an opportunity, like fair trade kind of thing. So anyway, it's really nice. It's nice wool, nice sweater, and
You got that at Rhinebeck, right? That wool?
yes, yes. The color that I used is Perestroika. I can say it this time, Perestroika pink. And it's discontinued, so you can't get this color, which is too bad because it's beautiful. It's like this fuchsia pink, and you can't really see it, but it's got flecks of blue in it, just a little bit. It had lots of straw in it too. When I soaked it, I blocked it in the bathtub, and when I pulled it out, like the whole bottom of the bathtub's full of like straw and plant.
Patty, did you get Peace Fleece too while we were there?
Yes, I did.
Did
I haven't used it yet. But I think I'll wait until the fall though to use it, because I get more warm wool. So
Nice.
Yeah, you should. It not only is it warm to wear, but it's warm while you're knitting it.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. So I have a couple of FOs and I have a hoe. So I know I've talked about this before on the podcast, but I'm knitting the, what is it called? The
Year of the Hats.
Which it is a collaboration between some designers and Cullen Woolens. Culburn Woolens, right? Anyways, so I didn't manage to get March hats done in March, but I did get it done in April. So I have March hats done.
Well, you did have it done, but it was too big.
I did. I knit it.
About last week, it became too big, so you had to do it again.
Huge. Like you could fit 2 heads in it. I don't know how it got that big. So I took it apart and redid it, and it actually turned out really nice this time. So if you're thinking about doing this pattern, I did the small size. There is a small and a large. I have, you know, like a fairly normal size head. So, you know, I would recommend trying the small, because once blocked and everything, the large was just so big.
Patty, I love that pom-pom.
I know, isn't that pretty? This is a Rose and Pearl pom-pom, and I love her pom-poms. They are so nice and fluffy. So I'll try it on for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, it's cute.
Today, not a nice fit. I can tell that if I wear it for a bit, it'll end up with a bit of a slouch at the back, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
But I think it turned out really nicely.
Yeah.
Good.
It's
and
adorable.
I think the pom-pom makes it extra special.
It's almost the size of your head.
I know. So the colorway that I use the Culburn woolen yarn, and the color I used is called Pebble. So it's just like a light gray.
Love it.
Yeah, quite nice. So anyways, I was on a roll, and we're into April, and I also finished April's hat.
Look at that.
Cute.
Isn't that cute?
The little tam.
Yeah, it's a tam. Also, I used the Culburn woolen yarns for this, and the color is called rhododendron. I think it's a flower.
Yeah.
It's like a purpley red. Anyways,
Yeah,
it's super cute. I don't know if it's really my style of hat.
Can you put that closer to the camera, because I want to see the baubles? It just has to focus. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And I love that you went with a traditional pom-pom for that one, because it just seems to go with the style.
I know, it's cute.
Yeah.
So this one, a lot of people I read in their project page, they said it was really fiddly. I didn't mind the fiddliness of it. You do have through the pattern, I don't know if you can see it, but these stitches here, can you see it?
It's a little fuzzy.
Hold it still. Try not to move.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
So you can see there that they call them puff stitches, and then there's also baubles.
Okay.
So it is a little time consuming. It's a 12 repeat pattern. So you do it twice. So basically you do 4 rows. I think these are free patterns, by the way. You do like 4 knit stitch rows, and then 2 rows of the baubles and puff stitch.
Looks great.
Yeah. And it's hard to see, but under the pom-pom, it has this nice little detail around the crown as well. I just thought it was fun for me to do. So anyways, I'll put it on. I don't know if it's really my style, but.
It is.
Patty, that's adorable.
Yes.
Cute, eh? Yeah. I feel like it would be like a nice sort of like on a not too cold day to wear.
It's so cute.
So cute. Anyways, this is the first time I've ever knit a tam before, but I do like it. I think it's cute. I wasn't too sure how to block it, so I sort of half dried it. in the dryer, and then overnight I put a big box on top of it. So I flattened it out as much as I could. I put a big box on top of it and a big jug of laundry soap on top of the box. But it does have the tam shape. So
For sure. Oh, it looks great.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It's adorable. I actually want to make that one.
Yeah.
I knit a tam a long time ago when I first learned how to knit. I have a pattern for, it was a Farrell tam, and I don't know where it is, but I loved that thing. And I blocked it with a plate inside.
Yeah. Other people used like blocking wires as well. I read on their project pages, so that would work too. Yeah. I had thought about a plate, but I did it last night and I was really tired, and I'm like, I'm just going to lay it out nice and neatly and put a box on top of it. So
works perfectly.
It worked. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think if you had used a plate, it would kind of exaggerate the tamness of it. I know it's not a word, but I kind of like that shape better. Like it's a softer, it's not hard.
It could have creased it too much. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I like that.
I think that. And I like the design features of it too. Yeah, so I have March and April done. And now tomorrow I can start June's.
May.
Or May. I'm skipping a month.
It doesn't matter.
Sorry.
No one knows what day it is.
I've lost complete track of time.
Are you going to knit June's for me? I think you should.
Well, I'll tell you, June actually uses, I looked ahead because I was thinking about it. It uses 2 different color yarns. And so you can knit one with the one color as the main color with a contrasting second color, and then do the opposite for a second one.
Sister hats.
I was already thinking that through, so.
Cute.
So I do also have a hoe. So here is one sock.
Patty, you're a knitting machine.
Yeah.
I love it.
Isn't that cute?
That's so cute with that cable detail.
Oh, so I'm using the pattern called Socks on a Plane. And it's by Laura Linman, I believe.
Yeah, she's from the Knit Girls podcast.
Right. And I think it's turned out really, really cute. I actually had to redo the heel because I did the striping wrong. And I think it looks a lot better. I actually initially took out this gray stripe, but it looked weird. It wasn't in sequence. And then I thought, just split it to throw in the heel.
Oh, good idea.
Pretty good, yeah.
Looks so good.
Yeah, and I love this cable detail. I really like that. So the yarn that I'm using for that is Scrumptious Pearl. I don't have my second sock cast on yet, but this is, I think it's called Princess Party or something. No, Tiny Dancer. So this colorway is called Tiny Dancer. And then I also got the gray mini skein to go with it.
Pretty.
And I wish I had her tag in my bag because she has the cutest tag with a dog on it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like an Aussie.
Yes. So cute.
Right.
Yeah. And it's a little basket bag from J. Henry Design.
Cute.
These are the perfect size bags for socks.
Yeah.
Love them.
I was even using it because I was on my last color. And I didn't really want to lug around my whole bag. So I stuck this color in my little one. Yeah. So I just had it sitting on that so it wouldn't roll away and stuff.
Yeah. They're great.
Yeah. Good idea. I have a hoe too.
Nice.
Sock.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay, so this is a practice sock. Yeah, because I wanted to try Afterthought heels.
Right.
And I did it.
Nice. It looks good.
Thank you. It was fun. Now, the next time I make it, I actually, so far, I mean, I haven't worn them yet, but I've tried it on. It seems to fit really well. Next time, for some reason in my head, I think my feet are bigger than what they are. So I put it it's a little big, like there's no negative ease. This is actually the size of my foot. So next time I took notes. So next time I'll probably cut them in maybe down here a little bit. But yeah, it was fun and I felt very accomplished to be able to do that. The pattern that I used, it's a free one on Ravelry. It's called, I have a note here, Vanilla Socks on 9-inch Circulars. I didn't use 9-inch Circulars with Afterthought Heel, but that's the title of the pattern.
Oh, wow.
It's a great pattern. Literally, you don't even need a pattern. You just cast on however stitches you know fit you. Like I did 72 because I was trying a bigger size. It's too big for me. Next time I'm going to go down to 64. But so let's say you do 64 stitches. You do your knit 2, purl 2, or whatever kind of ribbon you want. Any kind of ribbon. You just knit a great big tube. And then you follow the sock decrease in the pattern. And then you pick up, you find where you want to cut it here. And then you just pick up the stitches below and above the row that you want.
Oh, that makes me so nervous cutting into it.
I know, but it's not that bad because you only cut one and then you slowly unravel it. So you don't like snip, snip.
See, I assume you snip, snip.
No, don't snip, snip. Don't do that. because what happened is when I picked up my stitches, I accidentally picked them up wrong on some stitches because it's really hard to see on this yarn and I have bad eyes. But unraveling it one at a time, I was able to see that I picked it up wrong, so I could write. I had like another little spare needle just to pick those up so I could write it again. But that's how I did this one. But the next time I knit them, I have my second pair. I'm doing Forethought, which will be much easier. So now that I know where, I didn't know where to put it, but now that I know where I want to cut it in,
Yeah.
I knit one row with the, and then it's going to be so much easier to pick up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I did my thrummed mittens, was a Forethought thumb.
Yeah, I've done
So
that
easy.
on mittens too.
It's
Yeah,
so easy.
it
It's
is.
easy. Yeah. But the reason why, because I know I've said this on a couple podcasts, I haven't really been feeling socks lately, because for me, socks, I want them to be completely no-brainer. Like, I just want to sit and knit a tube and not have to think about a single thing. And now that I've done it this way, now I have my mojo back. Now I want to knit a whole bunch of socks because it's just such a nice in-between, or like if you're talking on the phone, because I can't multitask. Like if I'm talking to somebody at all and knitting, I make mistakes because I can't do it. So anyway, and I like shorties. It's perfect for the summer. Yeah, so that's it.
Cute.
Thanks.
So cute.
Thank you.
So who has whips?
I got whips.
Okay, Carrie, show us a whip. Whip out your whip.
So, I was really hoping it to be an FO, but it's not. I don't know what happened this last couple of weeks. So I have one sleeve done.
Oh, you're so close.
Oh, it's so
And
nice.
I'm on the second sleeve.
Oh, love it.
So this is my super
Gorgeous.
simple summer sweater by Hohi Locatelli, and the wool I'm using is the Leo and Roxy wool cotton blend. They're natural eco wool. Oh my gosh.
So nice.
I keep trying it on because I love it so much.
Oh, you're almost done.
I'm so close. I was really hoping to have it done, but I don't know what happened. I haven't really been knitting a lot in the last couple of weeks. I think I've just been busy with work and dogs and stuff, but yeah. So when you look at the stripes, I'm on this stripe right now.
Oh, nice.
I have this much left to do.
Oh,
almost
get
done.
it done. You'll get it done by next podcast for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll be working on it tonight. So yeah, I'm excited. It's so nice.
Looks
You need to
cool.
cast yours on.
I know.
And
Definitely.
Leo and Roxy, well, Little Red Mitten is holding a knit along for this sweater. So if you knit the super simple summer sweater and you use their wool, you can enter their knit along. So
Yeah.
How long is that knit along? Because
I don't know. I was trying to look when I was procrastinating on my sleeve. I was like, what is the knit? It doesn't really say. It just says post. It's an Instagram knit along, so you just post and hashtag it and put it up. So who knows? Could be indefinitely.
That's true. Cool.
Maybe that'll be my next cast on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll love knitting with this wool, June. It's amazing.
It is so nice.
Yeah, maybe it will be my next. That's beautiful, Carrie.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I love the colors.
Yeah. It's working out really well.
Mm-hmm.
Looks great.
My stripes are even lined up, which I was pleased with myself. Because sometimes I don't pay attention and I'm counting rows and I just guess. And then I don't want to like squint to try to count them. So they lined up perfectly. So
nice.
You did. Yeah. Did you add any length to that, Carrie?
I think I added maybe a half an inch longer than the size that I was knitting. And it literally falls like right at my natural hip, I guess. Like it's not cropped for sure, but it's not a long sweater. It's like the perfect length.
That's
I'm
how
trying to think what other sweater I have that would be that length. And I'm thinking my weekender might be around the same length. So.
But mine fits exactly like that too.
Yeah.
It's like right at my
Raises like your hip, right? Yeah.
Okay.
I was worried that the sleeves would be short when I was reading the pattern and how to knit until you get to the ribbing, and it's like 3 inches of ribbing, and I'm like, I feel like that's going to be a really short sleeve, but it's right at my wrist too, so it's worked out perfectly.
Good.
Nice. What are you working on, Patty?
Well, I'm going to show you this one. So Lisa Hands is doing a mystery shawl knit along right now. And I'm not always too keen to join up for the mystery knit alongs. But this one I know it's going to be beautiful. I love her shawls anyways. So I was very confident in joining this one. It's called Festival of Stitches. And if you've joined the knit along, I'm going to show you the first clue. So she's only released one clue. She's releasing them every Friday. I think there's 5 clues altogether. So I finished the first clue. And if you're knitting this and you don't want to see what the first clue looks like, then walk away for a sec. So anyways, this is it.
Oh,
Pretty. Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's alternating 2 colors with stripe in the stripes.
Oh, there's baubles too.
And then there's 4 rows, and in them you can add in the bauble, or you can substitute the bauble for a yarn over. And I've seen versions of it with the yarn over, and it looks really nice too. So yeah, that's my first clue. It was so much fun to knit. Like, I didn't want to put this down. I literally knit this until it was done. It was like not in one day, but you know what I mean. But
don't you find that though when you're changing colors?
It seemed to go so fast, and I was having so much fun knitting it. I don't know if you can really see it, but the purpley color, it's actually called garnet. It has stellina in it. So there's
you can see the garnet.
Yeah.
So the yarns that I'm using is it's this chocolatey brown, which is it's not a color that I would normally go for, but I quite like it. It's nice and dark, and it's by Tanis Fiber Arts. The speckle is the Zen Garden, and it's called Arabia or something.
It's pretty. I love Zen Garden yarn.
Anyways, it's got like bits of the purpley color in it. It's got black, pink, brown.
Beautiful.
Really nice. And then the purpley color, I believe it's called garnet actually, is from Knit Crate.
You can see the stellina right there, the way you're holding it.
So pretty. I love it.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's not
gorgeous.
really, I just thought the colors looked nice together in a ball, so I thought I'd try it.
Nice.
But I think it's going well.
I love it.
I'm really excited to see what we're knitting for the next clues. And I think there's 4 more clues. So
Wow.
Nice.
so I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Anyways, if it's only 1 clue has been released, so you still have time if you want to join the mystery knit along. It's a lot of fun, and she has amazing pattern. I love her shawls. She's the one that I just test knit for.
Right. Last week you showed that one.
Yeah, yeah.
The Sunshine on a Rainy Day or something, wasn't it called?
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fun.
And
Yeah.
you can still join along too. Like that's nice.
Yeah, because there's only 1 clue out, and so you'd have lots of time to catch up. Yeah.
Very nice.
What about you, Jan?
So I haven't made too much progress because I've been working on the sock and the sweater, but I did make a little bit of progress on my Livie Shawl. So this one is a pattern by Tammy Gore. I feel the same way about this one as you do about the one that you're working on. It's so much fun. I don't want to put it down. Like, it's just such a fun.
Oh, that looks really nice, June.
Isn't that pretty?
Nice. It's pretty.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's gonna take I think it's gonna turn soon. So like I'm getting into a little bit of lace right now, but it's not complicated lace, just some yarn overs. And then I think it's gonna take a different direction.
Nice.
But, yeah, isn't that pretty, the colors?
Very pretty.
I have to be honest with you, when you had the 2 skeins side by side, I couldn't figure out how they would work together. I couldn't visualize it, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of color. But now that it's together, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because they're similar in tone. Like I knew it wouldn't, like instead of being high contrast, I knew they would kind of melt in together a little bit. But
in a good way. Like it looks really nice.
Yeah. It's really nice. And the yarn is by Trey Liz. I just love her colors. We saw her, she had a booth at Rhinebeck, and I'm just in love with her colors, just her aesthetic. And she was also on an interview with Christy Glass, like maybe about a year ago, and she talks about her inspiration for her colors and stuff. We got it wrong on our last podcast. We were trying to remember where she's from. She's from Greece. On our last podcast, we thought maybe Spain or Portugal, but no, she's from Greece. Somebody helped us out with that in the comments, so thank you. So the yarn is superwash merino. It's the Zeus yarn, and she actually, when I saw her at Rhinebeck, she picked these out. I picked this one out because I really like that, and she's told me to knit this one as the contrasting color. So anyway, yeah. That's
awesome.
it. I know, I'm so excited. I like that I'm really enjoying shawls right now, and I was
going to say that. I've been really into knitting shawls. That's all I want to knit lately.
Yeah.
So I have 2 sweat needles, but I really want to knit shawls.
We just want to do everything.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, no, I've been spending a lot of time on Ravelry looking for next projects, and I've picked, like, I favorited, like, everything seems to be a shawl. And I really am enjoying Tammy Gore's shawl and her pattern. And
I haven't knit her patterns, but I hear that she has really nice patterns.
They're gorgeous. Yeah, and lots of 2-color, which I think is nice. It's nice for summer. It's not a huge project, and it's not huge on your budget. Like 2 skeins of fingering, and you have a beautiful shawl.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's awesome. Do you have any more whips, Carrie?
I do. I am doing a test knit. I don't have a lot of work done on it. On Instagram, you can find her under Along avec Anna. She's in Quebec. Anna Dervaux, I think is her last name. So she's releasing a sweater closer to the end of the summer or midsummer, end of July. So I don't have a lot to show. This is pretty much all I have at this point. But I'm
Carrie. I want to see.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
nice.
Mhm.
So I'm using Spin Cycle for the color work. And this colorway is called Burning Sensations. And then for the main color, I'm just using, well, not just, I'm using Kelburn woolens, and the colorway is Snow White. So it's a sport weight sweater, so a little bit lighter weight, which is nice. I forgot, I haven't knit like fingering weight or sport weight in a really long time because I've been doing a lot of worsted in DK. He's like, oh my gosh, one row takes forever because the stitches are so small. But yeah, so I'm working on that as my other whip right now.
That's gonna look really nice.
Yeah, I love how the colors like bleed to grays and blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oranges.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so nice. And you couldn't have picked a better solid color for that because it's gonna highlight it so well.
Originally I have some Brooklyn Tweed Loft, and the colorway's Faded Quilt, which is one of their more popular colorways for Loft, and it's like a blue-gray, but the grays in this just blended right in. You couldn't even see the contrast.
Yeah.
So I ripped back and, well, I had only swatched, and I was like, there's no way that's going to work. So then I went shopping and found this at Unit, so I ordered that to go with it.
Yeah, that'll be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And the Kelburn woolen yarns are so nice. I love
it. It's like silky smooth. I don't know.
And they have a nice squish to them as well. And I love knitting with
it has mohair in it. That's why it's so silky smooth. It's the Andorra blend.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's really, really nice. So once I get my hoagie sleeve done, I'll be focusing on this.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
My ginger snap.
Oh, I love that bag.
With my sparkle.
That's so cute.
So cute.
I showed this on the last podcast, and it's my Goldwing. And I haven't worked too much on it, but I did get a little further on the yoke. So this is how much I have done so far.
Wow, looks nice.
So this is the sweater that I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the garden gate, that this sweater actually you start off with this color, the darker color that I'm using. And then by the time you're finished the yoke, it blends in, the body ends up being the blue color.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I think that, it'll be really pretty. So the body is going to be blue. And then also for the sleeve, she also has the pattern around the cuff as well in this pattern.
Nice.
So I think when you're knitting the sleeves, you'll start off with the blue and then end up with the ribbing on the cuff as the brown.
I'll try to show. I just found a picture of it on.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's nice.
Yeah, so it starts with the grayish and then it transitions to the other color. Yeah. That's so neat.
Yeah, it is. That's part of the reason I was drawn to this sweater, because I thought that was such a cool transition. Yeah, so I am really enjoying knitting the yoke. I haven't had a lot of time to focus on it. I noticed though that I am starting to knit more of the blue now. If you go down the chart, and so I did have to switch dominant colors, and she tells you in the pattern when to do that, which is nice. The yarns that I'm using is Knitting for Olive in the aqua color, and I don't think I have a full ball of the brown, but I'm knitting it with this brown color, which is called Mousse, and I'm also holding it with this mohair from Le Bien-Aimé.
Nice.
I just thought I'm stranding it with the mohair because it just makes the brown stand out a little bit more. When I swatched, these two colors sort of really blended in together. But then when I added in the mohair, I really like the look of it.
Yeah, the color work really stands out. It's contrasted nice, so like you can really see it.
Yeah.
I love it.
When you see it in person, the mohair hair actually has like little bits of rust through it and dark gray and stuff. And you can see that in good light. My lighting.
You can see here too. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm hoping to knit more on this. It is a worsted weight sweater. But I just haven't had a lot of time. It's kind of making me sad.
Oh.
I want to wear it.
I know it's the perfect weather right now to throw on a sweater in the evening when you go for a walk.
Exactly. And
That's nice.
a cute little
I love that bag.
Bag with the little balloon dogs. Her bags are so cute.
Who's it by again? Whose bag?
J. Henry Designs. Jessica.
Yeah. Very nice. That's going to be beautiful. Oh, I do have a question. Are you going to pair mohair with the blue as well for the body?
No, I'm not. No. Just with the brown, just because I wanted it to stand out. I don't find adding the extra strand of mohair is making the yarn much thicker. So, and I feel like it's working really well. Like it's not weird, or the gauge isn't too off with it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's nice to have like a little bit of warmth up here, which is where you need the extra warmth.
And softness.
Yeah.
So soft. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty.
Yeah. Do you have another wet jam?
I do not.
Do you, Carrie?
Nope.
I do. Well, I'm not going to show it. It's okay. What? Okay, maybe I will. It's just my test knit that I'm working on. It's the Oaken Acorn. And I'm test knitting it. It's for Sabito Yarn Farm, which is, they have really nice yarn. And this is a sweater that is being worked bottom up. So, and I'm not, so to me, looking at it, it seems really big. Like I'm not used to knitting bottom up, but I think it's going to be okay. I was knitting the size up from this size that I'm doing, and I knew it was going to be too large for me. So I had to take it off the needles. I had a couple inches done, and I restarted it, and I think it's going to be okay in this size.
That looks a lot better than
you
held it up. It's like, that's way too big.
So the colors that I'm using, it's a 2-color color work sweater. So when I get to the color work, which is at the very end, sadly, I'm going to do the color work in this cream color, and then this color is called raspberry.
Pretty.
So it's going to be very contrasty.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And the Sabito.
Perfect. The pattern is acorns and oak leaves, right? Like that's why it's called Oaken Acorn or whatever.
Yeah.
So it'll be perfect to see the acorns and the oak leaves with the contrast.
It will, yeah. Yeah. And this yarn, I must say, from Sabito Yarn Farm is beautiful, gorgeous yarn. I love it so much. It's, I think it's merino, but it's not super wash or anything. It's really nice. It knits up so evenly. It's amazing.
Nice. I apologize if you can hear my dog.
No.
That's okay. Mine are running like elephants above me, so it's like bang, 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 bang. So
yeah, that's going to be really pretty, Patty.
Yeah. I need to get working on it though.
Yeah. You know, the nice thing about like it is a lot of just plain boring knitting on a bottom up, but when you do get to the top part, it's going to be like a prize, like a reward at the end for all your effort.
It's gonna seem like it goes by really quickly.
Yeah.
The nice thing about knitting this though right now is it's a great TV knit.
Mm-hmm.
In the evening, you know, we watch a little bit of Netflix or whatever, and I don't even have to think about what I'm doing. I just knit.
Yeah.
So,
That's nice.
yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Good. So any other whips, anybody?
Nope.
Should we talk a little bit about some of the things that we've been purchasing?
Sure.
Sure.
Not purchasing much, you know, like.
Not at all. So who wants to go first?
Well, I have one thing, so I'll go. I have other things on the way, but the mail is a little slow right now because I think everybody's buying lots of things. So, so this is what has arrived, and I couldn't be more pleased. So this is Blue Moon Fiber. It's slub yarn. It's gorgeous. I got 2 colors, so I'm gonna make a 2-color shawl out of it. And I just think it's so gorgeous. So I'm sorry, not Blue Moon. I don't know why I said that. It's Full Moon Fibers. I'm getting tired. I say things wrong. So Full Moon Fibers is dyed by Allison and Jessica Hendry. They do have a podcast, and it's a lovely podcast, but it's also a very tempting podcast because they show all of their beautiful yarn, and then I just want to buy it all. And their bags. So we've already, Patty's has shown a couple. Carrie, did you show one too from today? Anyway, they're amazing bag makers, amazing yarn dyers. I'd recommend you go check them out, and I could not be happier. I don't know if you can see all the different colors here as we go out. Anyway, it's beautiful. And I'm excited to try slub yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just wanted to go with like a neutral so that this would highlight, and I think they work well together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, going with that theme, I also shopped with Jessica and Allison as well.
Oh.
And I ordered a new bag.
Love that one.
So I think it's super cute. So this is J. Hendry Design. And it's got like a stamped pattern on it. So it's not the fabric, they've stamped the design on it after. It's canvas bag, you can tuck it in. It's like the little yarn bowl that Patty showed earlier and the ones we showed last week. So it could be like this, and it's got the leather handle. I love it. I'll be putting a shawl in here to knit soon. Yeah. And then I also picked up some minis from them. So this is their Spring Vibes minis.
Pretty.
So it's hard to see them all. They're all floppy.
Those are really nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
love it.
Love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you going to make with them, or do you know yet?
I don't know. They just were pretty, so I ordered them.
They're so pretty.
But maybe scrappy socks. Who knows?
Yeah.
I ordered a couple of bags from a couple of different places. First of all, I ordered this, which I think is so cute.
So cute.
This is totally a nice size for like a shawl. Would be perfect. It's got a nice handle on it, and this is from Twisted Daisy Fibers.
Pretty.
And I just thought it was really cute.
It is cute.
Yeah. And she sent also some stitch markers. One of them I want to show you. So just some regular, those pin stitch markers, like that. And then she sent a progress keeper too, which is really cute. It's a moose.
Oh, cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Really cute.
Yeah, so I was really happy with that. And then the other bag that I ordered is from Van Dyke Designs. And they're actually local to us. We've seen them at shows before.
That's pretty.
Yeah, so it's a blue bag, and then it has this on the front of it, and it's got pockets and different size pockets. Like I feel like, you know, you could put needles in these smaller ones, and then it's got a bigger one. And then it also came with a yarn,
Cute.
a little, what are they called? A yarn bowl.
That's so nice.
Yeah. So really well made. I think it's adorable. I can't wait to use it.
That's really nice.
I like the colors, the blues and the greens.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you guys have anything else?
Oh, of course.
I don't have anything else. I will next podcast.
I got a new Mrs. Brown's bag.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
Love
I'm
her.
pretty sure this is the exact same pattern that's on the tote bag that I have.
Okay.
Same one, but obviously I like the grays with the pops of colors. So it's a larger size bag that's drawstring, so it'll fit a sweater and a handle.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Pretty.
And it has a sweater's quantity worth of yarn in it right now.
Uh-oh. Oh, right.
So Patty, you wore it last episode, right?
Yeah.
Your black and white velvet.
Black and white velvet.
And we were laughing because it was very similar to the colors that I'd picked. I had ordered Lizzie Ann yarn to make the pink velvet sweater by Andrea Mowry, and I thought it was black and white when I ordered it, and it's not. It's blue, which is totally fine, but like I don't know what's wrong with my brain. So this is the main color, which is called Indigo.
Nice.
That's pretty.
Love it.
Yeah. And then the color work that's done in Cereal Alpaca is called Cinderella Slippers. So it's like an icy blue white.
Really nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fuzzy. Does it have like mohair or something in it?
It's
It is Cereal Alpaca and silk.
oh, nice.
Oh. The whole thing is cereal alpaca and silk?
74% baby cereal alpaca and 26% mulberry silk.
Pretty. Oh, right, because the color work is supposed to look puffy and velvety. Okay. Pretty.
Yeah. So
Oh, nice.
I was so excited when that came in the mail.
Are you going to cast that on next, do you think?
Maybe.
Do it.
I really want to cast on the t-shirt from You Knit
Oh, right. Yeah,
with the Shibui reed.
for sure.
Especially going, because I keep thinking about t-shirts and tanks right now because this weekend's supposed to be really nice.
Yeah.
So now all I want to do is cast on t-shirts and tanks in cotton or linen. But I'll probably start this after I do the test knit.
Right.
It's a good idea.
Perfect. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I ordered some yarns, and they are half skein sock sets. So they're a little bit less money than if you were to buy a full skein. And I feel like you can probably get a pair of socks, at least a pair of shorties out of this, right?
For sure.
And this is from Rose Hill Yarns. So this is the first one.
Oh, pretty.
It's Toasted Lavender Marshmallow is what it's called.
It totally looks like that too.
Isn't that nice?
It is nice. Yeah. I saw that one on her website.
So she has beautiful yarns. And then the other one that I got is called Sunflower Power.
Oh,
Cute. That's really pretty.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
So I thought they were really cute.
That's a different palette for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes you want to order something a little different just to try, right?
Absolutely.
But I feel like these will make gorgeous socks.
Yeah.
Color both of them. I think they're so nice. And then I saw this. This is also Rose Hill Yarns, and it's in her DK base. And I just loved it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I just thought the colors were so beautiful.
That's really pretty.
Isn't that nice? I just love it. It's called Winter Berry.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I'm not sure yet.
I can't wait to see that knit up because, like, hold it up again. Like, I love how I'm pointing to the I'm pointing to my computer. I love how it has like solids in it and speckles in it together in one
Yeah,
skein.
like the color saturation along with the speckling is amazing.
I wonder if you could I wonder if you could like pair it with a solid color and do color work with it, how that would look.
Oh, yeah.
Like a gray or something
Yeah, I'm
to
tempted
make
to
that
try
pop. Like a soft color. Yeah, that would look
it. Yeah. So I'm going to think about it, but I'm thinking maybe something along those lines
nice.
would be nice.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything else?
I don't.
I think I have one more thing. Oh, pardon me. And then Patty had already showed this last week and mine just arrived, and again, I was wrong with the colors. Like my brain is just mush with the vortex of time that we're in.
I know.
But my Shirley Bryan.
Oh, so it is
yarn,
the same colors.
it's the same color as you, which is Surf Camp.
It's so nice.
It's upside down. It's upside down. Yeah, so it's a faded sock. She calls it deconstructed fade sock. So these are going to go on the needles very soon. And I'm just going to do, so she has on her Instagram stories that she saved as a highlight how she does her socks so that you can see the whole fade. And it's literally just a tube. You just keep knitting and then decrease. There's no heel in it. And they just kind of become like slouchy socks, which I think will be perfect for a fade. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do with these. Yeah. And then to your point, June, you're just knitting a tube. You're not thinking about anything. So
yeah,
that's super easy.
And if you don't like the fit, you can cut in heels after. Like if you think that, yeah.
So I'm excited for these.
It's pretty.
Yeah, that's all for me.
So I have only just one more thing. And Carrie, you showed this, I think, last podcast, but I got my sock set from Leo and Roxy. And this was part of the proceeds went to, it was for charity for the frontline workers. And depending on, is that the one, depending on what area you were in?
Yeah, so local yarn stores that carried it would give proceeds to their local hospital.
Right.
But then Leo and Roxy is still doing it. So if you order it on Leo and Roxy, that 20% of the proceeds go to the St. Thomas General Hospital here. Yeah. There's no end date for them on that, but I think there was an end date for the local yarn stores that were carrying it.
Okay, gotcha. So 20% of the sale of my sock set went to the St. Thomas General Hospital then.
Yeah.
I think your mini skein was the other color, right, Carrie?
Yeah, it's the pewter gray, I think. I have it right here.
So mine's it's a variegated purple.
Yeah.
Right. And the colorway is called Frontline. And I think it's really nice. I think it's a nice idea. Mm-hmm. And I think the color of the yarn, I think, is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I like that purple too, and that looks like it's very tonal. Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very tonal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I said variegated, but I meant tonal.
It's almost variegated, to be honest. It's so tonal that it looks variegated.
Oh, whatever it is, very, very nice.
Yeah. I like the gray one too. I'd have a hard time picking between the two because they're both really pretty.
They are, yeah. Yeah, so that's everything. So I guess we should quickly mention our cows that we're having right now. So right now we are running a sweater cow and also a sock cow. And you can find the information for both of them on Ravelry. We're running both of the cows till the end of June, so you still have lots of time to enter and participate. And I am already blown away by the participation in both of the knit-alongs.
Amazing.
It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool to see all the sweaters and all the socks and all the inspiration.
Yeah. It is truly amazing.
It is, yeah. I
Yes.
don't always have time to comment like in the chatter, but I always look at all the FOs. And even I look at the pictures and like beautiful. You guys are all so talented and inspiring. It's amazing.
And we read every comment, we look at every post, like we see it all, and we're truly amazed by what wonderful knitters everybody is. It's amazing. And thank you everybody for participating in the CALs as well. As we have some great prizes that we've shown on other podcasts. But you, like I said, you still have lots of time to enter the sweater and the sock cal.
Yeah, and then don't forget, leave us a comment on this one for stay home, stay safe. Tell us what you're doing to keep your spirits up, and we're going to draw next week for a prize for that as well.
So I'll have the information for the giveaway below this video, and then I'll show the prize again, and this is what we'll be giving away. Super cute, very fun. Yeah, and just tell us what you're doing, what's going on in your life, how you're keeping positive.
And we hope everyone is well and staying healthy and staying safe during this. It's a tough time, but we hope that you're finding things to do and things that do bring you joy in this situation, and we'll get through it. And thank you for watching our videos and subscribing and engaging with us. We really, truly appreciate all of it.
We do.
We really do.
So comment below, like our video, subscribe.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Join our CALs.
We have lots of fun stuff going on.
Stay busy. That's what it's all about, is staying
That's
busy.
right. That's right.
Post your pet photos.
Yep.
Make us smile with your pet photos.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's it. So have a great couple weeks, and we'll talk to you soon. And happy knitting.
Happy knitting.
Bye.
Bye.